Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Hizuk. There's a certain Rosh Hashiva that was not feeling well. He was very, very, very ill. And he got a visitor. It was this lady. She was about 45 years old. And she was unfortunately not married and so down. Couldn't believe that, like, she was holding by this point of her life and still not married. No, what's going to be? So she came to the Rosh Hashiva's house. And he couldn't see anybody. She begged and begged and begged, and finally they let her in. And the Rosh Hashiva told her, I want you to do the following. I want you to say Tehillim Perek 8, Het, Perek Yud Gimel 13, and Perek Nun 50. Say those every day for 30 days straight, and hopefully you're going to have a Yeshua. And she listened to it. Now 30 days goes by, and all of a sudden there's a frantic knocking at the door of the Rosh Hashiva. Knocking and knocking and knocking and knocking and knocking. And they're going crazy. We have to see the Rosh Hashiva. And he's not feeling well. I have to see him. He has to hear from me. The lady comes, it's 30 days later, and she says, I'm engaged to be married, and I knew the Rosh Hashiva would be so happy. Now, that's not the part of the story I want to tell you. The Gabbai, the one who helps the Rosh Hashiva, now spoke to this lady who was 45 years old and said, wow, unbelievable. You read it every day. Fantastic. You seem like a French woman. Where did you learn Hebrew? She goes, I don't know Hebrew. Oh, okay. So you must have said the Tehillim, but you said it in French? What Tehillim? He's like, what do you mean, what Tehillim? The Rosh Hashiva told you to say the Tehillim every day. She goes, what do you mean? I said the following words. Chapter 8, chapter 13, chapter 50. That's what he told me to say. He's like, what? She never even said the Tehillim. She thought the Rosh Hashiva just said, she just has to say the name of each chapter. And she did that for 30 days and she was answered. What's the message of this story? The message of the story is that Hashem wants our hearts. When a person gets the message of Hanukkah, what is the message of Hanukkah? The Zohar says that there are 3 holidays that are called Mo'adai, my holidays. Purim, Hanukkah, and Rosh Hashanah. The Rosh Hashiva from BMG, Rabbi Rucham Olshan, in his book says, what's the connection? What's going on here? What does Rosh Hashanah have to do with Hanukkah and Purim? The answer is it's all the same theme, realizing Hashem is your king. Hashem is in charge. And he said the Alter Kelm, the great rabbi from Kelm, said, I never was able to light the candles properly. What? What's so big deal to light a candle? He says, look, if you look around at the world, it says that if you light the candles, they have children that are great Talmudic scholars, Torah scholars, and many people light, and they're not scholars, they're children. He says, because it's not about the physical lighting only. The physical lighting is a reminder of something else. It's a reminder to realize that Hashem loves you and runs the world. You have to get that message. Sometimes we do the act, but we forget the message. This lady didn't even do the act, but she got the message. And that's what we got to think about when we light the menorah. Hashem, you're the guiding light in my life, and that's the greatest Hizuk that could exist. Knowing that Hashem is doing everything for you and loves you, that's the message. Don't miss it.